The divine masculine is crossing the threshold. At least that's what I just heard. That's what just came through, like just randomly. I wasn't planning on doing, you know, a divine masculine, divine feminine reading right this very moment. But this is how things come through, right? So divine masculine is crossing a threshold. What that means, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to start off using some Moonology Oracle. I don't know why, but I'm feeling very drawn to use this deck today with personal readings, with collective messages. The threshold for me is the comfort zone. It's the line that they have been afraid. It's the finish line, you know what I mean? It's like they've been afraid to cross the line, you know, they've been afraid to cross the threshold. You know, it's like when they think of crossing the threshold, or when they have felt called to cross a threshold previously, there's bravery and courage, but there's also fear that stops them dead in their tracks. I'm being shown someone like typing out, or you know, it could be an email, it could be a direct message, you know, on social, a text message, but I'm getting that, like I'm seeing typing like a text, and then I'm also seeing like a keyboard. They're crossing the threshold of the barriers, the barriers and the self-imposed boundaries and prisons that they have, you know, so they're crossing a threshold. Let's just see what comes through, you guys. So welcome. If you're new here, I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and a high priestess. We are a pillar of light channel here at GypsyCowgirlTarot. We all embody shadow, and we all embody shadow and light, okay? But we anchor in love and light here on this channel, okay? If you are new, I channel all kinds of messages here. Just being a divine channel and channeler, whether that's, you know, ascended master messages, archangel messages, you know, goddess channeling, or twin flame messages, as I am a twin flame on my twin flame journey. Always have been, always will be. So yeah. So, all right, you know what, here, I'm being called to, hold on guys, I'm being called, because this is like actually two different Moonology Oracle decks combined. So, I just want to get a really good shuffle here. Crossing the threshold. From what's been keeping you guys apart, what's been holding them back, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see what comes through. I'm being shown 111 in my mind's eye. And now I'm seeing 222. Okay. All right, that feels good. 444 is coming through as well. I'm also seeing 717, 616, 323. These could be, you know, angel signs that you're receiving or seeing. 888, but this could also 1010, but these could also be like dates, you know, October 10th, 1010, 717, you know, July 17th, 323, March 23rd. Okay, so take it how it connects with you. All right, this feels good. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it one last big shuffle together. It's too many cards to like shuffle as one deck. Okay. And then we're going to split the deck here. All right. So we're going to, here we go. All right. Bottom of the deck. Let's see our first message. Oh, baby. I love when I'm backed up. Okay. So like, if you are new here, you guys, like everything that I tune into is always for a reason. You know what I mean? Not to say that, you know, I can't be wrong, of course, like, hello, I'm human, but, you know, I'm pretty strong with what I do. You know, whether it's through a collective message or a personal reading with a client, those of you guys who are my clients, y'all already know, okay? Or if I've read for you before, you know, doing a personal live reading when I go live and I do those. I was going to go live today. I've been working since early this morning, and I Didn't get really, well, I did get good sleep last night, but I couldn't fall asleep until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I had to be up at like 5:45 to like, you know, have coffee, get ready, et cetera, to be ready for my first very early morning client. So yeah, so I don't go live, and I, you know, cause when I go live, I do a collective live message, and then I do live card pulls, like personal live readings for people. So I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. So FYI, I'll be scheduling it and I'll be posting it, but I'll probably do it tomorrow, which is what, Monday, the 28th of October. Okay. So I don't know, but anyways, let's get back to the message. The divine masculine is crossing the threshold. I know I always say this, but this is not going to be a very long message, because just last night or just yesterday, I uploaded a love reading for the collective, and it is very much centered around true divine soul love, and it's about like Bram Stoker's Dracula and the love between Dracula and his beloved soulmate Mina. And it was titled, it's a quote from the movie, but it's titled, you know, like, I've crossed oceans of time to find you. Okay. This ties into this, for whoever it's for. And then also right after that, I uploaded a message for divine masculines for guidance. Okay. Holy balls. Okay. You guys, crossing the threshold. All right, let's hit it. Look at that. Full moon in Cancer. Okay. So Cancerian energy is coming through. Water energy. We see the Cancerian little crab here in front of this massive, massive full moon. The full moon is the end of a phase, y'all. Okay. Like, let your fears dissolve. That's crossing the threshold. Literally, this crab is about to cross the threshold. You know, it's on the sand, and it's right. Either it came from the water onto the sand, or it's going from the sand into the water. Okay. Either way, it's moving from one like earthly surface to a watery surface. I mean, it's all on the earth, but you know what I mean? Like standing on the ground, the land, versus like being in the ocean. Okay. So it's about, I'm hearing again, bravery. And that's what I got, was crossing the threshold. Very first card to show up is a full moon, the end of some kind of cycle, the end of some kind of phase. Something's phasing out here. And it's all about letting your fears dissolve. Okay. Now in the tarot, you know, the moon card is Pisces, but in astrology, Cancers are ruled by the moon, which is why it's here on this card, right? So Cancerian, Piscean energy, however you want to call it, but this is definitely, you know, with the Cancers being ruled by the moon, you know, as far as like the zodiacs go, the moon speaks of deep emotion. It speaks of shadow. It speaks of nighttime. It speaks of hidden energy, right? Hidden in the shadows, you know, lurking in the shadows. Shadow work, but it's like subconscious energy too, like the subconscious. I'm getting the subconscious becoming conscious. Ha! Okay, here we go. Let your fears dissolve. Divine masculine is letting their fears dissolve. Okay, they are alchemizing. It's alchemy. It's letting yourself take the leap of faith. It's letting yourself take that leap of faith into the big ocean, the vastness of it, right? Okay, so I don't know, but look what's after it, you guys. Like, you cannot make this stuff up. And then the cards go into a reversal. So that's the end of this deck for me. So we got 2 cards for the message here. A new start is coming. A new moon. Like, you can't make this up. They're crossing the threshold. Like, the fears are dissolving. They're allowing their fears to dissolve because, again, they're tapping into some kind of bravery, strength, courage, and it comes from the heart. It comes from the soul. It doesn't come from the brain and from the logical mind. Even though what I'm getting now is that the divine masculines are feeling that this is a logical choice, that this is a good choice, okay? So, okay, maybe they're integrating, like their thoughts are in alignment, their heart's in alignment, right? It's like heart, mind, soul, all in alignment. That's this, okay. So the end of a phase with the full moon in Cancer, and then the new moon. That's how it goes. The full moon starts to wane, and then it becomes the new moon, a new beginning, new intentions. What do we do with these cycles when we're manifesting? Full moon is about release, surrender, shadow work, releasing what doesn't serve. And then the new moon is all about setting new intentions, goals, you know, what do I want to achieve over the next, you know, full moon cycle, you know, meaning like from new moon to full moon, right? The next 28 days or whatever, however long it is, okay? A new start is coming. I'm telling you, crossing the threshold, crossing the threshold. This is a big, big deal, right? Okay, like a threshold is like, and I'm getting pressure, you know what I mean? There's also like an impulsiveness here. I'm being shown like the Knight of Wands in my mind's eye, where it's like someone passionately but kind of impulsively charging ahead, going after their passions, going after what is fueling them, firing them up. They're feeling fired up right now. There's a fire burning deep within this person. Not only is it tied to like passion and sexual energy, sensual energy, attractive energy, but it is what's literally like fueling them to charge forward, charge ahead, and to dissolve these fears, okay? Because the Knight of Wands, even though like it's not out here, you know, which actually I'm gonna get an alchemy card here. We're gonna see the divine alchemy that's taking place around this connection and around all of this, around charging forward, around letting fears dissolve, around this new start is coming. You know, crossing the threshold. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see what comes out here, okay? And if we get a card from this deck that uses the word threshold or, you know, leaving comfort zones, things like, it's gonna be, right? Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, here we go. Lightning, the Virgin's Milk. So I'm not taking these because I want to give these a shuffle. What's really crazy, you guys, I swear to you, like just last night, because I receive downloads like all the time. And so I don't forget them. I immediately plug them into my iPhone notes. Like I have a whole thing of channeled messages, notes, you know, goddess channeling, divine masculine channeling, DF channeling, you know. So we have the blue rose here. Okay, so blue rose is a very sacred energy, a very sacred medicine. This is very much the Virgin's Milk. It's connected to Mother Mary, as she is the blue rose, the cosmic rose mother, in that regard. Okay, so, you know, for me, it's about like the divine masculine feeling the divine feminine's energy as this sacred, rare, cosmic type energy. You have many layers. You're very deep, but you're very beautiful, whimsical, enchanting, magical. It's like that. But it's like, to them, it's like Mother Mary, you know, Mother Mary, you know, she's right known as like the Holy Mother and like the Virgin, you know, Virgin Mary and all these things, right? But it's a purity. There's a pure essence to divine feminine that is magnetizing divine masculine, because divine masculine is tuning more into their soul consciousness, the depth. They are no longer like wanting like shallow energies or shallow connection. They are diving deeper, and that's crossing a threshold too, okay? Lightning. Oh, so that's what I was saying about my iPhone notes. I swear to you guys, like I wish I could like get into my phone right now, like while I'm recording this, and like show you guys, okay? But last night I got a download about lightning, not like weather lightning, but metaphoric lightning. And it was like something along the lines of like a lightning bolt strikes it down in love, or a lightning, oh no, that's what it was, a lightning bolt moment in love. And here we are today getting the lightning, okay? So I have to share that with you guys because it's important. So I'm putting these back in. So they are very magnetized right now to the purity, to the divine, pure, sovereign essence of what the feminine is. Like they know divine feminine has healthy boundaries. They hold themselves in high regards. The divine feminine is very selective, vibrationally selective with who they allow around them. You know, many divine feminines, actually speaking of the Virgin's Milk, many divine feminines may not be virgins, but you've been rebirthed. You've been born anew in the new version of self, the divine sovereign version of self, right? So it's, yeah, they feel divine feminine as this, like, I don't even know, okay? Like the divine goddess energy that the feminine is, okay? Jupiter, this is all about expansive. Okay, so the overall energy, the alchemy that is happening right now around crossing the threshold, letting your fears dissolve, and the new start that's coming from divine masculine to feminine is the Jupiter energy. Jupiter is abundance, it's destiny, it's expansive, you know what I mean? It's the Wheel of Fortune. Think of the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot. It's divine timing, it's about the forces of the universe, it's about fate, you know, all these things, right? Okay. So let me go ahead and get one more here. And I love that, like, we have the rainbow energy coming through with the card. That's chakras. Chakras aligned, chakras lit up, activated. And it's a hand too. I like that. I like that it's a hand. It's about receiving. It's about hand out. It's about reaching out your hand. Will you take my hand? An olive branch, whatever you want to call it. But it's about receiving. Jupiter is, right? It's good fortune. It's good luck. It's wealth. It's expansive, right? So it's about you receiving all this kind of energy. And this is the energy literally that is surrounding this connection right now. Something is growing. Something is growing, and it's the universal clock is like, the universal alarm clock is going beep, 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 like that, okay? Sound the alarm. Yeah, something's going off here. This is pop off, you guys. This is pop off. See, this is why I was also called to use Moonology today, because there's something with the alignment of the planets. There's something with the transits. There's something in the energy. There's something here that is allowing like this beautiful alignment. I like courage, bravery, like I'm crossing the threshold. Okay. The sun, Solis, and Jupiter. The sun and Jupiter, honey. The sun shines light on all, right? Okay. When we have, you know, the sun meets the full moon, or when the sun, we just had full moon lunar eclipse, and then we had like what, new moon solar eclipse, okay? Closing out like a 6-month eclipse portal cycle, whatever you want to say. This has been building up for many of you guys over the last 6 months. For a lot of you guys, Divine Masculine has wanted to reach out for the last 6 months, but they haven't because they weren't ready to cross the threshold. Now they're crossing that threshold. I'm hearing vigorously. They're vigorously, kind of impulsively, in pursuit of what's firing them up. What's, you know, they want to, it's fueling, there's a fueling of the fire here. Okay? But my point is that it's ecliptic energy too, with these new moon, full moon, and then the sun, you know what I mean? It's also divine feminine energy with the moon, and with the divine masculine with the sun. Again, the hand. Everything I say is always for a reason. I was drawn to the hand. Next card out, we have another hand. Open, giving, receiving. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've got this beautiful fire energy here. Again, I saw the Knight of Wands, fire, passion. The sun speaks of vitality, life force, success. It's clarity too. It shines light on all the darkness, right? When the sun rises and the sun comes up, we can see everything during the day, right? And then during the nighttime, when the moon is out, it's dark, you know, it can create illusion where, you know, we go out in our backyard and we see like a shovel up against the fence, and we're like, is that a person standing there? Looks like a person. And then in the daytime, you see it's, nope, just a shovel up against the fence. And you're like, oh my gosh, right? The illusion. Okay. So very quickly, we're at 18 minutes. Okay, here we go. All right, let me. This Oracle deck is alchemy. So it's like, oh, right here. I open it right up to the planets. Beautiful. See? All right, it's on page 93. All right, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Okay, so you could also be getting a lot of that 12, 12, or the 3s, 3, 3, 3, 33, master numbers like that. Expansion, possibility, and fortune. Okay. There's a lot of expansiveness, expansion, and contraction. Okay. The sun is shining light on this expansiveness. There's clarity. There's happiness. There's joy. There's bliss. There's something very aligned, bringing forth expansion, possibility, and fortune. says Jupiter is often a welcome sight, emerging. And remember, this is the overall energy around the connection right now, moving towards you, around feminine, around masculine, but especially around masculine. And masculine is expanding. They're growing. They're aligning. They're seeing clearly, right? They're letting their fears dissolve. They're crossing that threshold, etc., etc. Jupiter is often a welcome sight, emerging from the darkness. Emerging from the darkness. Sound like someone you might know? Okay. You could be a divine masculine tuning in as well. And this is just confirming for you what you're feeling about maybe a feminine, what you're feeling called to do for yourself, for your own life, and just letting fears dissolve, etc. Okay, so take it how it connects. Emerging from the darkness, shimmering with possibilities. It is the planet of growth, expansion, success, and an elevation. There's an elevation. Things are elevating. Ooh, I'm getting chills up my right leg for confirmation. When this card appears, the future is full and bright. What else is full and bright, mi amors? The sun is full and bright. Perhaps even dazzling. So it's full, bright in the future, what's coming through right now, and it's dazzling. Everyone wants to be around Jupiterian energy and to claim a little for themselves. So there is likely a magnetic feeling at play. There's a magnetic feeling at play. Someone is feeling magnetized to you. Divine masculine, feeling magnetized to feminine. The work is to keep Jupiter's bigness and balance during the wave of expansion that's taking place. Presently, it's taking place right now, you guys. Its shadow is most easily seen in celebrity culture, excess consumption, and messaging of never enough. You may begin comparing yourself with others or assessing your value. Don't double judge yourself for this. Jupiter happens. Instead, realign with the benevolent message in your heart. That's what the masculine has done. They've realigned with the benevolent message within their heart and their soul. They're no longer allowing these fears, the comparison, competition, negativity, insecurity, whatever it is, to get the better of them. Okay, this is, again, growth. I've expanded, okay? And the future is bright, like the sun, full of possibility. All right, so very quickly, let's tune into the sun. I'm assuming it's probably the very first. Yep. I was right. It's the very first. Here we go. Okay. The first word is expression. This is someone expressing, expressiveness, expression, vitality, and identity. Okay. Each morning, the sun graces the night sky, summoning the dawn. It's always darkest before the dawn, breaking dawn. Okay. This is the silver lining, the dawn. It's something, it's crossing the threshold. Such is the energy of the sun card. With its arrival is an activation and a presence of vitality and of new beginnings. A new start is coming. Okay, so I'm not going to finish reading all that because we know what the sun means and what the sun card energy is. But that's the alchemy. This is what is alchemizing around your connection right now. Like that is so spot on with crossing the threshold, etc. Right? Okay. All right, so let's get a couple, I'm going to get a few like messages real quick just to see what the masculine maybe wants to say or what they're planning on saying or sharing with this like expressing new beginnings, you know, all of this stuff. You guys, bottom of the deck was the Hierophant, but I split the deck on the full card. Literally as I'm talking about new beginnings, literally as I'm speaking of the fresh start, the new start is coming. A lot of expansiveness, crossing the threshold, and bam, there it is. There's the fool's journey complete. This masculine has closed out some kind of massive cycle. They've learned some kind of big lessons, and they plan to take a leap of faith. Oh. The card after the Fool card, another major arcana, hunties, the Sun. Double Leo energy here. We have Sagittarius energy as well with Jupiter, with that like Wheel of Fortune. It's very Sag, right? We have Cancer energy. Don't get hung up on the zodiacs though. It's just, I'm just sharing it, okay? Honestly, like it doesn't matter. It's about the message and what your intuition is saying, right? Okay. The Fool card, someone is saying, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, right? Seeing very clearly, this is about triumph, victory. Again, revelation. With the Sun card in this deck, clearly it's the Chariot energy as well. She's on a chariot. She's full force going forward. This is victory, triumph, right? Like in the Roman days or whatever, right? When they used to do the chariots around the stadiums, the Colosseums, right? It was the chariot would be the victor, the one who won, right? And they'd throw rah, and they'd wear you know, the crowns of bay leaves. You know what I mean? It all is tied together. But maybe you guys had past lives together in that era too. But someone takes a leap of faith. They're going after their happiness. They're going after the fire. What's fueling the fire? What did I say? There's a fire burning within. Look at that fire burning. That is a hot fire. But it's not engulfing her. She's embracing it. Do you see? It's like fueling her with vitality and life force. It's not burning her down. She's been burned before. Now she knows how to handle the fire, right? She knows how to work with the fire. She knows how to alchemize with it. Led into gold. Speaking of gold, the element, the metal element gold, okay, or gold is connected to the sun, like silver is connected to the moon. So, you know, that could be some kind of reference for you guys. You could be getting like gold references or hearing the word gold, or, you know, maybe you're just very drawn to the metal gold. I don't know. Could be receiving some kind of gold ring pretty soon here. Ace of Pentacles after that. I'm not taking that. I want to shuffle. But that is just like way too cool. Like the Fool card with the Sun card. Two different decks, and we have the Sun card. That's confirmation, crossing the threshold as the victor, and they're crossing the threshold quickly. We have a wild boar in this too, you know. So I don't know. Someone could do like wild boar hunting. Okay, trust me, I have friends that boar hunt. You know, wild boars are not nice. Wild boars are pretty ruthless, to say the least. Okay, you gotta be, if you're boar hunting, you gotta be very, very careful, because they come out of nowhere and charge you, and they are not afraid to use the tusks, and those tusks are deadly. Okay, so what my point with that is that he's walking side by side with this wild boar. Nothing's gonna stop him from taking that leap of faith and from following his journey that he's on right now. Okay, looking forward, looking ahead. This wild boar, nothing. I don't even care. I am the victor. I am charging ahead. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Okay. All right, tell me real quick about the Fool card. If you guys want to book with me, you want to work with me one-on-one, you want to tune into your own, maybe, you know, soulmate connection, twin flame journey, or you're just seeking confirmation, you know, spiritual guidance, words of wisdom from the higher, from the 5D, okay? You can find all of the information in the description box below. I offer several different types of reading services, readings, and spiritual services. I'm not just a general tarot, like I'm a priestess, I'm a healer. I'm an Akashic record reader and guide, okay? So that's tuning into your past lives. So there's plenty of options down below, and I would love and be honored to work with any of you guys. Like, y'all can't make this up. 9 of Cups just came out. This is about wish fulfillment, of course. It's about emotional fulfillment. It's about, like, feeling so good and receiving so much that, like, all 9 of these cups are just full, they're overflowing. It's like having 9 Ace of Cups with you. You know what I mean? Like, just new beginnings. There's new stuff lighting up in your life, literally lighting up in your life. This is about charging forward, taking a leap of faith towards something that makes you very happy, that lights you up, that fuels your passion, your fire, all the things. And that is a wish fulfillment. The 9 speaks of some kind of end of a cycle too. So we do have more confirmation of the end of some kind of phase. All right. And then new beginning. Crossing the threshold. Literally crossing the threshold. Crossing the threshold. And we have 2 more cards here. The Hangman and the 8 of Cups. Wow, we have the 8 and 9 of Cups. That's crazy. This is someone who, 8 of Cups is about leaving things behind that aren't serving you anymore, you know, and moving towards your wishes fulfilled. So that's Divine Masculine right there, crossing the threshold. They've left something behind. That's why we have the end of the cycle too here. Okay, and then the Hangman, there's been a pause. There's been a stuck, stagnant pause, delay. okay? But it's someone seeing things very differently from a whole different perspective. This is about enlightenment. There's an extreme physical presence coming through with this energy too. Like, I'm hearing I'm all in. But it's like connecting with this person in the physical. Oh, thank you. Okay. The Divine Masculine is bringing a new perspective to you. The Divine Masculine is going to shift your perspective about some things. That's what this is. That's what this is. You may, I don't know, you guys, but when they take a leap of faith and they open up, they bring forth a whole different, like, you're going to see things in a whole different light as well. You're going to see them in a whole different light. Okay. So I'm going to leave the tarot there. Bottom of the deck here is the Devil, Capricorn energy. Overcoming the devil, that's what I'm getting. But, you know, it's like the devil energy that I'm picking up on right now is kind of obsessive. Like, it's like, I have to have you. It's like, I have to talk to you. I have to have you. Like, I have to do this. It's consuming. It's like all consuming. It's like that. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Because why? Look at 6 of Cups, past life soulmate. It's obsession over the past. It's not psychopath, you know, crazy, you know, obsession like that. And it's not unhealthy. This obsession is, I've overcome the devil. I've closed out phases. I'm crossing the threshold. My fears have dissolved or are dissolving to go after the new start and the new beginning in my life, choosing new paths, opening new doors, you know? And for the divine masculine and you, divine feminine, or whoever's tuning in, you know, this is about new beginnings and leaps of faith on your end too, just personally. Okay. But it's someone who's very much feeling like, I have to do this, because it's like the memories, this love is haunting me. Like, I can't let it go. It's haunting me. I keep thinking about what might have been, what could have been, you know, or what could be, you know. It's about resurrection, you know, even though we don't have like a resurrection energy. Clearly this is someone taking a leap of faith to bring light to a situation and truth to a situation and new perspectives to a situation. So, okay. All right. So, you know, you guys, you know, this person could be manifesting too. I mean, they could be thinking a lot about like having a life with you, a home with you, having a family with you. You guys could have spirit babies or a baby that you're meant to have together. Okay. So I don't know, but it feels like the masculine energy, you know, they're seeing things and they're thinking about things in a lot of different ways. Okay. So let's just get a couple messages. I send love to all of you guys. I was like, this is not going to be long. It's not really that long, but I was thinking like 15 minutes. But I mean, this is well worth it though, because the energy that came out here, like, I can't believe, like, it's just crazy. So crazy. So crazy. So let me know how this connects with you, okay? I'm getting like gold, like glory, golden glory. And I'm also getting like the name glorious as well. I'm getting the word glorious. A glorious triumph. A glorious triumph, okay? I don't know what the title of this reading is going to say, but probably something along the lines of divine masculine is crossing the threshold. A new start is coming. I don't know. What the heck? These cards were like mixed up in this deck? Or at least this one? Hold on, there's 2. I'm shuffling this to get a message, and these were stuck in there. The element of spirit and the Tower. The Tower is impulse. It's action. Look, action. It also speaks of lust. What did I say? Impulse. From the very beginning, I said crossing the threshold. I saw the Knight of Wands in my mind's eye. And then I was talking about like kind of an impulsive energy. And look at some of the very last cards and the message to confirm. Tying, it matches the beginning of the channeling. Impulsiveness, aggression. Not aggressive like, I'm mad, I'm angry. It's aggressive like, I'm aggressively working towards this. I'm aggressively taking a leap of faith. Like I'm aggressively making effort here. Allow and trust in divine timing. But The Tower speaks of things happening very quickly. It's out of nowhere. And it's life-changing because it shakes up your reality in one way or the next, but it doesn't always have to be like, oh my gosh, the Tower, it's just crazy. It could be like, whoa, this is crazy in the best possible way. 9 of Cups. Spirit is showing up. So Spirit is really guiding Divine Masculine right now. Spirit is really helping with this right now, okay? Also, it confirms for me that, you know, Divine Masculine is really connecting with their element of spirit, with their spiritual side, okay? All right. All right, so now let's get a message. Let's just see what wants to be shared. Tell me of the Fool card, please, and the Sun energy. 6 of Cups, new start, new beginning. Whoop. Okay, so Masculine is saying, so this is someone who maybe was in a third party or is in a third party. Maybe they're ending the third party to take this leap of faith, crossing a threshold. I don't know. Feels like past tense, but that's not going to be for everyone. I settled for second best because I don't deserve you. So again, just Masculine maybe sharing with you like, you know, I was insecure. I didn't feel deserving. You know, I just went with what was easy, low-hanging fruit, that whole bit. Okay. The distance between us is killing me. I long for you. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? And do you still want me? This is like everything that they've been, you know, that they've been moving through. Okay. Also bringing confirmation to Divine Feminine about what Divine Feminine is picking up on from Divine Masculine. Divine Feminine is in a place of receiving. They are in a receiving mode. And Divine Masculines have been in a place of action. They've been in a place of, you know, change and taking action to make the changes that are no longer serving them. 8 of Cups, remember? Walking away. Being apart has been more difficult than I can accept. Exactly. Exactly. I wish that I could take back the hurtful things that I said. It was wrong to take out my frustration on you. So, you know, they may have projected a bit, okay? For some of you guys, our relationship was special and different. Other people didn't understand it. I don't think they understood it. I don't think you understood it until you did, you know? I keep track of you from afar by looking you up online, okay? And let's just get one more here. One more to end this message. So I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Let me know how this connects with you. I'm hearing, oh my gosh, what's it called? Oh my God, it's a musical group. It's on the tip of my tongue. This isn't sometimes, this is for always. If I'm gonna love you the rest of my life. Da, 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 da. Oh my God, why can't I think of it? I don't know, but that's what I'm getting here. I could not handle my true feelings for you, so I kept you as a friend and nothing more. I pushed you away, I kept you at a distance because I couldn't handle what I felt. But now I can. I'm crossing the threshold. The last card here, bottom of the deck. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel? How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? Meaning, there's been some time between you guys. What are you thinking about? How do you feel? They're very curious, okay? Everywhere I go, I look around as if you'll magically be there. Yeah, this person is jonesing. This person is really, 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 really wanting to cross a threshold and to have some kind of new start here, okay? That's their intention. So will they do it? I don't know. That's case-to-case scenario and based on free will. But the overall energy here is this. Divine Masculine is crossing the threshold. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thank you again. Namaste.